Hey everybody, Jason Davis here on a Monday. No editing, special effects, just me talking about soccer. MLS weekend. Several teams, couple of players with big size of relief, couple of big goals out of veterans who are going to play a major role in their team now that they're back in their squads. Let's start with Columbus Crew SC. They get a victory 3-2 over New York City FC. And the most important thing for Columbus is to get those attacking pieces going. Justin Meram, Ethan Finley, obviously Kai Kamara, all scoring goals, all excellent in that game. They have started very slowly in Ohio. Nobody can quite understand what's going on there. Greg Berhalter has got to be feeling much, much better about his team on Monday because there was some concern that the whole thing was going to go sideways. I've got Columbus as my MLS Cup winner in 2016. I'm glad to see they finally righted the ship. We turn to Jordan Morris of the Seattle Sounders, who takes a big sigh of relief after getting his first professional goal in a Sounders uniform. It was a quintessential Jordan Morris goal. That's what he did at Stanford. Long ball over the top, excellent first touch, very good finish as Seattle beat Philadelphia. Jordan Morris had a lot of expectation on his shoulders coming into his first year as a professional. You can blame a lot of that on Jurgen Klinsmann. While Siggy Schmid wanted to say that the media was responsible for putting that expectation on Jordan Morris, ultimately it came down to the fact that he was a college kid picked for the U.S. men's national team. You score against Mexico, you get Jurgen Klinsmann's blessing, people are going to be talking about you, especially when you try out at Werder Bremen. You get offered a contract and ultimately turn it down. Will Jordan Morris now turn this into a successful run of games and score a lot more goals? I don't know. But at the very least, he's got to have a bit of confidence going in to the next time out for Seattle. Also breathing a sigh of relief as my phone interrupts us a bit. Giovanni Dos Santos of the Los Angeles Galaxy scores twice in a big win over the Houston Dynamo on Friday night. And LA responding in the aftermath of all of the drama surrounding Nigel de Jong has to be good for Bruce Arena. I don't know if Bruce Arena was playing mind games with some of the things he said about Nigel de Jong's tackle and whether or not de Jong should be suspended, and certainly the reputation of the player and the media blowing up a story that he didn't believe was a story, especially with Darlington Nagbe not that injured. I don't know if Bruce Arena was playing mind games, but whatever he did, it worked. His team responded. Steven Gerrard played very well. Gyasi Zardes scoring in that game as well. Mike McGee looks good, and they did it without Robbie Keane or Nigel de Jong. Now, when they get those two players back, Arena will have to figure out the chemistry and the balance again. But at the very least, LA's got a bit of momentum coming out of a very difficult week. Speaking of a difficult week, let me touch on the Portland Timbers playing 3 games in 6 days. The first of those games, the draw in LA that not only saw Darlington Nagbe stomped on by Nigel de Jong and caused all of this furor, but also ended up with Nat Borchers putting the ball in his own net to drop a couple of points for the Portland Timbers. They lose on Wednesday to FC Dallas, get run off the field, but then respond with their 3-1 win this weekend, showing that grit, that fortitude against the San Jose Earthquakes that they're going to need, if they're going to have a chance to go back and repeat as MLS Cup champions. If you want the other stories that I'm interested in, follow me on Twitter @DavisJSN. We can talk MLS and soccer all day long. See ya.